I think if you met me 3 years ago, you wouldn't know me. I was seriously like a mess. I didn't think I could contribute to anything. I didn't think I could talk to anybody or look anybody in the eye or consider myself to have anything to offer. I really wasn't ready for college. I wasn't ready to be thrown into everything. I wasn't ready to join new things. I wasn't ready for classes. I wasn't ready to pick a career. I wasn't ready to be my best self. Until I hit sophomore year and I decided, like, enough's enough. Like, I have to do something with my life. I was a good kid in high school. I got good grades. I had friends. But I always kind of wanted more. And I always thought I needed to be more and do more and know more people. When I got to college, I was just so overwhelmed from that pressure. Nobody knows who you are. Like, it's time to be a completely different person. And people think that that's like great. People think are like, oh boy, you have the chance to reinvent yourself. But I was just like, there's too many possibilities. I have no idea which version of Theresa I'd like to be. I joined APO because I decided that I wanted to do more of my life. I wanted to actually work on who I was as a person because I wasn't happy with who she was. And she was very insecure, not confident at all. I'd say we're very accepting people. We love meeting new people. Like, as new pledge classes come in, we just keep adding to the group. So Jenny is my current housemate, and I met Jenny in Chinese class. I had a bad roommate situation. I decided to jump into a random suite with 5 random girls who I ended up not clicking with. Jenny was like, oh, I have an extra room if you were trying to get out of that situation. And then I moved in, and we clicked, and it was like, okay, this is my new best friend. One of our rush events was an ice cream social, and Jenny was like, I love ice cream, like, I'll come. And I was like, okay, good, because I need to bring people.
So Theresa told the story, but she told it wrong. So Theresa joined APO the semester we moved in together, and I kind of didn't really know anything about it. I would make fun of her for joining. And then I saw on Facebook there was an org doing an ice cream social. I saw it was APO, and I was like, oh, Theresa's in that. So I texted her. I was like, girl, I want ice cream. Take me to this. And they gave this whole, like, spiel about this org, and I was like, oh, this sounds stupid. And then people started coming up to me and talking to me and making me feel really welcome. And these people were all so nice to each other. And so I started talking to them, and I started liking them.
Thank you for coming out. All your donations are being donated to the American Cancer Society.
I went to another, they called them rush events. I went to another rush event that I got to meet all these people, and I really enjoyed it. I crossed in fall 2018. I was a member of the Zeta class. I had a really bad semester academically, but the one thing that got me through that semester was APO and the people. That's when I really met the people in APO that I'm close with now. Those people helped me. Those people helped me open up my shell even more. So I think APO kind of found me a home, as it does for most of the people that join.
In APO, I think there's currently 28 of us that are active, and then we just got a new pledge class of 18 new members. The sad thing is that about 22 of us are graduating. I think that APO, the thing that I always say is that we're good people who know how to have a good time, who want to help people. Most of our members go above and beyond.
And we're gonna make our first empanadas, which are gonna be chicken, and we also have cheese, and you can do both.
Wow!
That's a whole different level.
They do double service, that's what I call it, every weekend almost. So like every Saturday, every Sunday, they're somewhere. I really, really respect them for that. This is something they really care about, and this is something that they dedicate their time to.
So I used to make empanadas all the time when I was little with my grandma, before she went back to Ecuador, but that's okay. but I still see her all the time, and whenever she comes and visits, we still make empanadas. And it's just nice that I really get to share this all with you.
I think that once I graduate, the thing that I'll miss about APO the most, people always say that service is something that you should do when you're feeling depressed or you're feeling like you don't know what to do in life. So usually when I'm feeling down, like I'll just up my service hours. This past weekend, I did double service because I was just like, I don't know what to do with myself. And APO was there to fill that void. With every service that I did, with every fellowship that I went to, with every new person that I met, it takes time, and you just do it over and over and over again, and eventually you become confident, and you feel like you can contribute. This is APO's first polar plunge. It's cool that we can all like get together as a group and just have fun, and then also be raising money for an organization like the Special Olympics of New York.
Touching me! Touching you! Bop, bop, bop! Sweet Caroline! Bop, bop, bop!
My school, my elementary school, took the entire 5th grade class to this camp 10 years ago on May 11th through May 13th. I slept in these cabins 10 years ago.
At Camp Mariah?
Yeah. Teresa, say it one more time.
This is the best day of my life.
Happy Leprechaun?
Oh my god.
None of us have the same story, but at the end of the day, we all come together for one common goal. You could be two people from two different backgrounds, but when you're doing the same thing, you talk about yourself with the other person, and you learn about this person you would have never learned about or maybe been scared to talk to. So you are working towards a bigger goal, something that's bigger than yourself. There's a difference between a surface level friend and a friend that you share yourself with, and I think we've really created a safe space for people to share themselves. I think that's something a lot of people can't find these days. It's really hard to find. I'm really proud of the safe space that we give people because that's one of my favorite things, and it's something that I've enjoyed myself, and it's something that I love providing for other people.
Here's to Alpha Phi Omega, loyal brothers we, true to self and to each other, firm in loyalty, daily working, daily striving, evermore to be true to Alpha Phi Omega, our fraternity. Brothers clasp the hands of brothers, strong the circle we, ever mindful, ever serving all humanity. Now we raise our grateful voices in our song to thee. True to Alpha Phi Omega, may we always be.
When I decided to join APO and I got my bid, I remember calling my parents and being like so excited because I could feel it inside myself that I was like, oh my god, like this is it, like this is progress. And I remember how proud my mom was. I remember how proud my dad was. My dad's no longer with us. He passed away fall 2018. That was like rock bottom. I thought I had hit rock bottom, but like that was rock bottom for me. And it's really, really nice knowing that he knew that I joined APO. He was really proud of me for doing that. The thing about death is that he doesn't know what I'm doing right now. He doesn't know what house I live in. He doesn't know what internship I did last summer. He doesn't know that I graduated or what my major even was, because I hadn't even chosen a major at the time. But he knew I did APO. For some reason, it's like the last year or two that you had, and I wasn't with him for those 2 years, so knowing that I still shared some of that with him, that stays with me. You're not gonna become somebody unless you do things to get you to that point. And college is about being like a shiny, clean ball of clay and then just like smashing the hell out of it until it becomes something unrecognizable. So that way you're leaving a different person than who you were when you came in. And it doesn't matter if that's messy and if you screwed up a bunch of times. I'm pretty happy with where I ended up. And mostly because I joined APO, because I made the friendships that I made, and I ended up where I am.